Back though to today, right this minute, tracking a lot of increased fire danger. Not like crazy windy out there, but enough that when there's a fire, definitely it's going to cause problems.
Yeah, I've been gone for a few weeks, as some people know, and I took Ham for a walk this morning, and the difference between when I left and today is remarkable. You add a little bit of wind to that, and everything is primed to burn. So
it's bone dry out there.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now. It's just so incredibly dry. We're back to what I call moon dust on crust, or mountain bikers call that, because every single trail is so dry that it's just kind of dusty and then it's crusty right underneath. When it comes to our overall weather pattern, this is the coldest day of July. Right now, today, you are experiencing it. We are not going to hit 80 degrees. Enjoy it. Get outside, go for a walk. Trust me on that one, you're going to want to. We don't have too much wildfire smoke. We'll talk that in a second. But overall, things are primed for things to burn. We've got dry conditions and wind. Biggest impacts going to be today, so that's why today was one of those weather impact alert days. Tomorrow looks much better, but get this, we just set a new record. 20 consecutive days above 90 degrees. Previous record stretch, 15. That was back in July and August of 2017. So things cooled down and cooled down drastically, all thanks to a big atmospheric trough. That big atmospheric trough takes over much of the Northwest and drops our temperatures. Our temperatures trend much closer to those seasonal norms. Seasonal? 87. For the next week, we are in what is typically the hottest week of the year, but we just went through what will likely be the hottest stretch of the year, although it does look like we get back up into the 90s by the end of next week. Red flag warnings remain in effect through 9 p.m. tonight. Basically, the wind stays strong until the sun goes down. The wind, the dry conditions, the recent heat, all of it comes together. It is just one of those patterns that you just don't want to burn anything. Cool, glad we had that talk. Wind gusts up over 30 miles per hour have already been recorded in Wenatchee. 20 to 30 miles per hour, pretty widespread. 33 in Spokane and 35 down in Pullman. When it comes to our air quality though, not too terribly bad. We are good here in Spokane, but it's likely it does degrade as we head through the night and get into the day tomorrow. Reason being, we have quite a few wildfires burning. And right now with a strong westerly flow, we are eventually going to pull in some of the air that sits farther out to our west. We also have a bit of an inversion going on right now, or a cap. So all that wildfire smoke is stuck much closer to the ground. So what we wind up experiencing is a little more of a smoky haze. All of that smoke just stays a little closer to the ground, and that's why we get a bit of a hazy day tomorrow. Tomorrow winds up the smokiest day of the week. Today was the coldest day of the week. Then Saturday, we turn back to sunny, and then we just kind of hover in the mid 80s. Look at that. 87, 86, 86. It's about as perfect as it gets with mostly sunny skies and a chance of a couple of storms on Tuesday.